Now, present and past continuous. Present and past continuous. How do you know that the verb is continuous? It's or is or are plus the verb plus ing. This is the present. Is, are plus verb plus ing. If it is the past continuous, it's was or were plus verb plus ing. Let's see the rule before we do a practice. To ask about a subject for a sentence in the continuous tense. Subject, to ask about it. Who plus is or are plus the verb plus ing and the remainder of the sentence. Is, who, من plus is or are. Is, we use it when we have he, she, it. استخدموا is كي يكون عندنا he, she, it. are اللي يبقى plus the verb زائد الفعل plus ing زائد ing ومن بعد لو غاز تاع لا فراز اللي يبقى من الجملة. If the subject is a person, we say who. If the subject is something, شخص, لكن السوجي شخص, we say what plus is or are plus verb plus ing plus the remainder of the sentence. هنا يكون عندنا الجملة present continuous. كنا عندك لا فراز في past continuous نسقسو على السوجي who plus was plus or where plus verb plus ing plus the remainder of the sentence. comme toujours was كي تكون عندك he or she هو ولا هي or it. Who plus was or where plus verb plus ing. If the subject is something like السوجي شيء, what plus was or where plus verb plus ing plus the remainder of the sentence. زائد البقية تاع الجملة. Let's ask a question about one of the following sentences. Pupils are using the internet to prepare for their back exam. To ask about the subject, we say who are using and complete all the sentence. As you see, who are using the internet to prepare for the back exam. Now, if we want to ask about the subject in the past continuous, let's ask about it using this sentence. Pupils were using the internet to prepare for their back exam. Pupils here. So because this is a sentence in the present continuous, who are using the internet to prepare for the back exam. We're going to use this sentence to ask about the subject in the past continuous. We're using. As you see here, pupils, subject. We're using is the verb. The internet is the object. So, to ask about the subject, we say who plus the verb plus the remainder of the sentence. We say who plus the verb. No change. We're using. Who were using the internet until the end of the sentence. Who were using the internet حتى نهاية الجملة. Now, to ask about a verb in the present or the past continuous, what plus is or are plus subject plus doing. This is the present continuous. هذا present continuous. To ask about the verb in the past continuous, بنسقسو على الفعل في the past continuous. What was or were plus subject plus doing. Let's choose this sentence. Present continuous first. The pupil is using the internet to prepare for his back exam. Is using here is the verb. This one is subject. The verb is in the present continuous, and this one is the object. Let's ask a question about the verb. We say what you have is using. We write is plus the subject pupil. What is the pupil? Doing. We don't say using. ما نقولوش using. نقولوا doing. على خاطر رانا نسقسوا على الفعل صافي ما نعاودوش نكتبوا الفعل. What's the pupil doing? What is the pupil doing? Let's ask about the verb in the past continuous. A pupil subject was using verb in the past. The internet is the object. The question about the verb will be what was plus the subject the pupil, not a pupil. What was the pupil doing? What was the pupil doing? This is to ask about the verb. It's the same rule to ask about the object, place, time, cause and manner. Just here the verb with when we ask about the verb كنسقسوا على الverb نكتبوا doing. كنسقسوا على الآخرين كاع نكتبوا verb plus ing. We are going to do an example here in the present continuous. For example, we ask about the object. We ask about the object. نسقسوا على الobjet نقولوا what is هذه what is plus the subject what is the pupil using كما راه مكتوب. هذا نسقسوا على الobjet. What is the pupil using? نسقسوا هنا على الobjet في past continuous. نسقسوا على الobjet نقولوا what was plus subject what was the pupil using. What was the pupil using? You can complete this one. تقدروا تكملوا هذه تكملوها. اسونسيال اللي نكونوا نسقسوا عليها ما نذكروهاش. حنا نكونوا نسقسوا على الاوبجي ما نذكروش في السؤال. الا سقسينا على الفيرب ما نذكروش في السؤال كتبوا دوين. الا سقسينا على السوجي ما نذكروش في السؤال. تيبوا كاع لي زيليمون تاع لا فراز ما تلقاوش كلمه pupils. اللي نسقسوا عليها ما نذكروهاش. نفس الطريقه تاع السؤال place time cause and manner كيف مع الاوبجي نفس الطريقه تاع السؤال.